Young lady, this is your new butler.
My name is Nagashima Gien. Nice to meet you.
As your personal butler. Another butler? Please don't do anything unnecessary and leave me alone.
This is a very unique young lady. The young lady I will serve from now on. Her name is Shakado Erena. She's the daughter of a huge conglomerate.
Young lady's a little distrustful of people.
Distrustful?
She was brought up in a sheltered environment from a young age and was more mature than most adults. That's why she can see things that others can't.
Which is...
She knows the dark side of people. Everyone around her has something up their sleeve and she can't trust anyone. She can't let anyone know her true feelings. It's almost like a kind of obsessive-compulsive disorder. She puts on a front and never trusts others.
As a result, she's the young lady she is today.
That's right. She has continued to put on a front. She has continued to doubt others. She has continued to protect her heart. And she has completely stopped opening her heart to anyone. I have high hopes for you, Jian.
Please, leave it to me, headmaid. A young lady who doesn't open her heart to anyone. I will be devoting myself to her from now on. First of all, we must establish a relationship of trust. For starters... Young lady.
What? I thought I told you to leave me alone.
My fingers will come off right now.
Are you making fun of me? There's no way I'd fall for a child's trick like that. What? How did you do that? Your fingers really did come off.
I'm back to normal now.
Wow.
It seems you're quite pleased with it.
Not bad.
I'm sorry for the poor magic trick. If you don't mind, I'd be happy if you could watch a little longer.
If you want to, do as you please.
Here's some playing cards with no tricks or gimmicks.
Yes, there are tricks and gimmicks.
Please think of a pattern and number of playing cards you like.
Sure.
Is the Ace of Hearts the cards you had in mind?
How did you know?
I put a present in your pocket. Please check it.
What? Why is the Ace of Hearts in my pocket? Isn't that amazing?
I'm sorry for the poor magic.
How? You can make a living with this.
Anyway...
I see. You seem to be a little different from the butlers I've had up until now.
I'm flattered.
But it's no use trying to win me with that. I know everything.
Huh?
I know. You're just doing what my father told you to. He wants you to persuade me to go to an arranged marriage in a month's time. That's why you're desperately trying to win me over, right?
As she says, I've been ordered by my master. I want my daughter to have an arranged marriage in a month's time. However, she is currently refusing. As a father, I want my daughter to be happy. The man is of good character and family. I want my daughter to consider him positively. My role is to persuade your daughter, is that correct? That's right. I'm counting on you, Gien. Please leave it to me, Master.
Am I right, new butler?
The young lady is right.
You admitted it so easily.
I am the father's employer. I will obey his orders.
I knew it.
But the master is the young lady. I think of the young lady first.
What is that? We've only just met. Don't tell me obvious lies.
It's not surprising that you think that, but I'm not lying. As your butler, I have sworn to be loyal to you with all my heart and soul.
You want me to believe that?
Of course not. It's my duty to work hard to gain your trust. All you have to do is make the judgment, because you are the master.
I understand. Then, shall I have you show me? Your pride as a butler.
Yes. And so the days passed. Hello?
Why aren't you answering the phone? I've been calling you for a while now.
I'm off today.
Day off? If you're off, then be off and pay attention to me. Gian, you know how I feel, and yet you're being terrible.
The young lady's feelings.
I like you. You understand, right?
That's right. I tried too hard to get close to the young lady and earn her trust. And as a result, she fell in love with me. Young lady. I've told you many times, but I'm just a butler. There are other men more suitable for the young lady.
No.
You're acting like a kindergarten child. Young lady.
There's nothing I can do. For the first time in my life, I found someone who will never betray me. There's no way I wouldn't fall in love.
What should I do about the young lady's arranged marriage? Well, there's still 2 weeks until the arranged marriage. I'm sure something will turn up. Recently, my daughter's been acting strangely. I was summoned by the master to talk about the arranged marriage. What do you mean by strange? She's been telling everyone that she likes Gian. She's also telling everyone that she wants to get married to Gian. If you even touch my daughter, I'd fire you.
Father, please don't be jealous because I've been getting along with Gian recently. I'm going to marry Gian, so I won't be going through an arranged marriage.
Fine, I'll fire him. What? Thanks to the master turning calm, I was able to avoid being fired, but...
Gian, please marry me.
The young lady completely fell for me and she's become selfish.
Why don't you forgive her?
Head maid.
The young lady has grown up in doubt and darkness, so she doesn't know how to be soft to others. Please be a little more understanding now.
Yes, ma'am. So, the date for the arranged marriage is approaching, but the young lady herself...
I'm not having an arranged marriage!
Young lady, please don't be so selfish.
You know how I feel about you! You're so cruel! Look, I still have the Ace of Hearts you gave me! Thinking back, I was already in love with you from that time.
That's not true. I'm just a butler. I may be able to serve you, but I'm not of a rank that can walk with you into the future.
You're so cold.
You don't want the arranged marriage that much?
Of course not.
But I've heard the other party is a very high-class person.
But I don't know. I have a bad feeling about it.
A bad feeling?
Well, I don't think you'll believe me anyway, but I've been wearing a mask for so long that I can tell by instinct that a person is wearing a mask.
I'm worried about what the young lady said, so I'm investigating the young lady's matchmaker. As the master said, the status of the family is the same as the Shakado. He seems to be a very talented person, graduating at the top of his class from a famous school. He was also praised by the master as a highly accomplished person. This young nobleman has such a clean record, no matter what I search. At first glance, it might seem like a great opportunity for her, but no. It seems so unnatural. There's no way anyone wouldn't be jealous of someone who is blessed with such a family personality and ability. In short, there's no way anyone could have a completely negative reputation, because a malicious third party will always spread bad rumors. There's no evidence, so he might really be a good young man. At present, only the young lady's intuition suggests that something's wrong. Normally, it would be fine to make the assumption that the young lady is misunderstood, but... Head maid, may I have a word?
What is it?
I would like to talk to you about the matchmaking the young lady is scheduled to meet. As her personal butler, I cannot believe you would do such a thing. This is not rashness, but loyalty.
The nobleman has the master's approval. Is there something concerning you?
What do you think, head maid?
Well, this is just my personal opinion.
Yes.
I do think it's a little fishy.
I see, thank you.
What are you going to do?
Everything is for the master.
I see.
I've been investigating as long as I can, but in the end, not a single suspicious thing has come up. It seems to be so perfectly covered up. While I was doing that, the day for the arranged marriage came. Young lady, it's the arranged marriage.
Gian, is it okay with you if I become someone else's?
I'm just the butler, after all.
Is that so?
The young lady seemed to have given up and decided to go to the arranged marriage. At the first meeting, I got the impression that he was a high-class man, as I'd been told. After that, it was just the two of them, and even I, as the exclusive butler, was excluded. However, I still have to be ready to rush over at any moment in case of any unexpected incidents. Stop right there. Ouch! How did you find out? What are you doing rustling around in here? Who would tell you? Oh no, I'm about to break one of your arms. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll talk about anything! Don't you have the guts to hold out a little longer? No, I don't. It was an intruder. I'm just an intruder who was ordered to kidnap Lady Sakano Erida! Put a Sama on her name. That's important? Who was the person who gave you the orders? I don't know. Really, I don't know! There are other people besides me who've been hired. What? Hey, I told you everything. Please let me go. Jesus. Young lady. This is bad. There are other intruders besides this guy. Young lady! No, the young lady and the nobleman are gone. Not only did they allow the intruders in, but they also let them capture the young lady. What is security doing? No, what did the intruders say earlier? He seemed surprised they'd been found out. In other words, he thought he'd never be found out. He seemed like an amateur. He wasn't confident in his own poor skills. And why was he surprised to be caught? For example, was he told in advance about the security arrangements? I wasn't included in the security team, so he couldn't know in advance about my own movements. I was able to discover one of the intruders. And the criminal is someone who knew the security arrangements. I don't know who it is, but they've done it.
I'm being kidnapped. I thought I was suddenly being surrounded by strangers and they captured my arranged marriage partner. Now we're being transported somewhere in a car.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
You're lying.
What?
Is this something you have arranged?
What are you saying? I've been captured too, you know.
You're being too calm for that. Even if you were captured, there's only one driver in the car. There has to be at least one person on the lookout in the car.
Maybe they've forgotten about that.
Besides, I can tell whether someone is putting on an act or not. I've been putting on an act for a long time too.
Huh. You've got a sharp eye for someone who grew up confined.
Oh, have you finally shown your true colors?
Hey, stop the car. Yes. For someone who doesn't know about the real world, you're pretty sharp.
Huh, you reek of shady dealings. So, what's the purpose of all this?
To make you fall in love with me.
So dumb.
This was all part of the plan. I had you kidnapped on purpose, and then I'd rescue you and make you fall in love with me.
That's pretty low. I'm not that easy. If you want to make me fall in love with you, go and learn how to do that magic trick where you take your fingers off.
What? Isn't that easier?
Why me in the first place?
I've always been able to get everything I wanted. With this face and money, I can have anything I want. But there was one thing that I couldn't have. You.
Yes.
I always get what I want. But you never fell for me! No matter how many jewels I gave you, or how sweetly I smiled at you!
You say that yourself? That hurts.
Damn. But if you found out, there's no way around it. Choose. You can either die here or marry me.
Of course I would say no. Are you stupid?
You think I'm not serious?
You're pathetic.
What?
You can't threaten me because I just got rejected. I'm not afraid of dying.
She's crying.
You can't get what you want even if you put on a fake smile, lie, and use money. If you wanted to marry me, you shouldn't have lied.
What are you talking about?
I know you. You were looking for someone who would see your true self, right? That's why you're so happy to find me, right? I know. You thought I would see you for who you are.
What do you think you know?
I know, because I was the same. but you were too late to realize it. It's too late. No one will ever notice your true self as long as you keep lying to them. That's why you're so pathetic.
Shut up! Don't talk like you know everything about me! What? What happened? Ah! Whoa!
Oh!
Oh, what a rough welcome. Please forgive me. I've come to welcome you, young lady.
You really are a pathetic person. You should have had someone like Ian by your side. Goodbye, mister. It could have been me.
Wait! Huh! Excuse me. I have bad habits with my feet.
I like you! Aren't I heavy?
Not at all.
I can walk just fine.
I don't think it's good to walk for long periods of time in shoes you're not used to.
Thank you so much.
This is my job.
But why did you know where I was? And how did you know I was in danger?
The young lady told me before, so I looked into it myself, but I couldn't find any evidence.
But you believe me?
Of course I would, since I'm your butler.
Uh,
And as for your whereabouts, it was thanks to you.
me?
The playing cards I gave you had a transmitter attached, and I was able to find you since you had them with you.
I see.
Uh,
I really like you.
young lady, that's...
Please forgive me for this.
Uh,
Did you not like it?
it's not fair to ask after the fact.
Please tell me about yourself.
Myself? I don't think it'd be interesting to hear about.
Because I don't know anything about you. It's nice that you're mysterious, but it's lonely not to be told anything about you.
I was originally picked up by someone else and became a butler. My master was on good terms with my previous master, and because of that relationship, I ended up becoming the exclusive butler for the young lady this time around.
So if you hadn't been picked up by the previous master, you wouldn't be my butler now?
That's right. If I hadn't been picked up, I might have ended up a bum. Thanks to that person, I'm alive like this, so I swore to serve him, to repay his kindness. What's wrong, young lady?
Is that person a woman?
What?
That was a woman, wasn't it?
Uh,
Are you in love with me? You're not in love with her, are you? Answer me!
young lady, you'll fall if you move around too much. Uh,
What do you think of Gian, headmaid? I think he's a desirable man. As a colleague, of course. That's fine. I'm joking. What?